What's up, besties? It's your girl Elaine Michelle, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be doing our paycheck to paycheck budget, but I'm going to be walking you through kind of the steps in the process to putting it together so you can have a better understanding of why a paycheck to paycheck budget really works. I think it's important and crucial in your overall budgeting process because it helps you to see your money on a more critical level, like on a deeper level. You're able to massage the numbers a little bit better so that you can see where your money is and see how much money you're saving. I was gonna say broke, but we're gonna see how much money we have left over. We ain't trying to be broke out here, okay? I know a lot of times people get it confused when we say paycheck to paycheck budget, making you think that you could possibly be living paycheck to paycheck. Now that may be your story, but it doesn't always mean that with paycheck to paycheck budgets. It just means that you're taking a look at your money from the paycheck level versus an overall monthly income level, okay? So that's what we're gonna be doing today. But before we get into that, I wanna share an app with you that I have been using, and it's called Dashlane. Dashlane is this app that I am absolutely in love with because y'all know your girl's forgetful. I don't like writing down my passwords because maybe I'm old school, but they say like when you write down your passwords, like somebody could get a hold of them, they could get, y'all know I'm weird. So I do have like a virtual password assistant, but sometimes between Google and my Apple, it just gets convoluted. So I like the fact that Dashlane allows me to keep all of my passwords in one secured place. I'll have links down below so you guys can sign up to get a membership. It stores everything: secured notes, contacts, passwords. If you need it to be secured, Dashlane is gonna do it for you, and I think you will really enjoy it. So make sure you guys check it out down below. I'll have a discount code and everything for you guys to sign up for the yearly membership if you are interested in trying to save your life with being secure, okay? Because y'all know hackers be hacking, okay? And this is a secured way to make sure that you are covered. So with that being said, let's get into the paycheck to paycheck budget. Hey. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into this whole thing. I wanted to show you guys a paycheck to paycheck budget. I'm going to be doing mine, but you guys can pick up the inserts and all of that down below on my channel. And this is the budget planner that you guys will be able to order come next week. I'll have the official release date for everything. You'll be able to order this, so all you have to do is just, you know, like flip to what you want to flip to, and everything that was in the inserts will be available. I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm so excited. I have the final copies arriving Thursday, and so I'll be able to put them on sale and everything once I just make sure everything is correct, okay? Because the last thing I want to do is give y'all something that ain't correct. You're putting your coins into it. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump into the paycheck to paycheck budget. I'm going to show you exactly how to kind of plan out your paycheck to paycheck budget. So the things that you're going to need your monthly overview of your budget. And if you haven't created one of those, stop what you're doing, stop this video right now, go back and watch the January monthly budget and see how you can put yours together so that you can be most successful. So once you've done that, then you come back over here and we're gonna do our second paycheck budget. So where we start out at is with the income. Now you may be doing your income for a family, or like you and your spouse, or it's just a single income. And if that is the case, then you want to put your one income right here. And so for mine, my income is going to be my paycheck number 2. Okay, come on. Okay, and I'm budgeting to have $20.63. Now originally I budgeted $20.60 over here for my monthly, but after further evaluation of my paycheck and some things happening in the beginning of the year, we actually our insurance and stuff changed and a lot of things happened. But anyways, as I looked at what it actually came out to be was $20.63. So we budgeted $20.60, but our actual will be $20.63 because yeah, we know that now. So we were plus, you would put that in. So you don't have to do that right now, but we were plus $3 more of our income. Now my second form of income is my online stuff, and I don't really count that all in one when I do that, but I can. So over here I would put like my Etsy and my Wix. And then this also over here has like all of my online stuff. It'll all fall into there. So whatever you have coming in for your income is what you want to put in there. Now the second part of this, after you've figured out what your income is, now you want to figure out what bills you have to pay. So you want to start with your fixed bills. Okay, these are the ones that are going to happen every single month, and you want to start with those so that you make sure you capture those first, and then you'll go into your variable expenses. So you have your fixed and you have your variable. So let's start with my fixed that I have. My first thing that I know is going to come out would be my car note. So my car note, my due date for my car note is 1/15. I do have this on a auto draft, so it automatically comes out on that day, which I'm okay with because they take it out and they do it the best way that they can. I haven't had any issues. And of course I need my car, so you know, regardless, I'm gonna always have my money on my account for my car. So this is another thing about your four walls. You want to take care of your four walls first. So this is where those fixed expenses come in, like your lights, gas and water bills, your car. You need a car to get around. I mean, unless you live in the city where you don't have to have that, but you need some form of, you know, whatever you have to do for transportation, you want to take care of that expense as well within your four walls. Your food and things like that, whatever you can't live without, those are the things you want to take care of first. So we have our car note. We budgeted for 500, and that's fine. The next thing we have is our MLGW, which is my Memphis Light Gas and Water bill. Y'all already know how I feel about them. If you do not, then maybe you're not from Memphis, but if you are from Memphis, you already know MLGW will give you the blues and then some. And so this one is actually due on 1/22. And we budgeted for 150 for this month, but it's actually going to be 172. Now I know that because, can you guys see that? Let me move this candle out the way. It's cute and all, and it's burning cute. This is what I'm looking at over here. I'm referencing. So we know that the bill for January is actually $172. So we budgeted for 150 in the beginning, so we're gonna put that there. But since we already know that it's actually 172, we're gonna go ahead and enter that in. Now, depending on when you make your budget, you may already know the actuals versus what you budgeted, and that's absolutely fine. You can enter those in, but I still like to go with what I budgeted so I can see where I need to correct some things for next month. If my actual is over, this is $22 over, that means I need to reevaluate what my budgeted amount for MLGW is and possibly go higher, so that way in the beginning of the month I'm not allocating more funds or, you know, whatever. I'm being more close to my actuals than just saying I'm kind of making a make-believe number out there. Even though MLGW will put you there sometimes, that's not where we want to go. Okay, so the next one that we would have, we have our car note, we have MLGW. Now those are my quote unquote four walls because I pay my rent and I do like my insurance and things like that. I do that in the first part of the month. Now I do have some student loans and things like that, and my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. Now my cash envelopes takes care of all of those inside of the house expenses, like my groceries. Those are variables because if I ever get low on money, I ain't got to go that far. So that's why we'll get into that, you know, as we go down. But I wanted to show you guys, these are the ones that have got to be paid in order for me to live my life. So make sure you put those ones at the top so you're able to see those right off the bat, the ones that you have to take care of. All right, so let's go into our our variable our variable ones. Now you can leave space in between if you want to, or you can just keep going down. You can color code whatever you feel is best for you to realize like what your fixed and what your variable ones are. Even if you don't want to do that, you already know what your bills are every month, so all of them could be fixed for all I care. I'm just trying to show you the difference. All right, so next up we have our Navient. We have our Navient bill. Okay, and Navient is going to be 110 because it went up, and this is going to come out on 115. Now this is also another one that I have automated, so that's fine with me because they need to get their coins and I want them to get them so they don't bother me. But hopefully next month I will not have to worry about that because I am in school, so that's pretty cool. All right, so this is Navient number 2. We're gonna put down here. All right, we're gonna get into Sprint, which some people may consider this one a fixed depending on what you feel like. Like for me, I have a work phone, so if ever I had to let something go, it would probably be my Sprint phone. If I don't know, because y'all know they be trying to give us like 3 models later, so I don't know. But in the event that I had to not pay something or whatever, y'all know things happen, okay? So my Sprint bill will be one of the ones that get left by the wayside, because if it gets turned off, I do have my work cell phone that I could use in the meantime. Not recommending it. I highly do not recommend that, but I do understand life happens. And when I tell y'all I'm a real person, I'm a real person. I have not always been this manageable. I have not always been this good with my money. So I know that things happen. I'm just, you know, I'm just walking you through your stuff, okay? I'm walking you through it. All right, so Sprint is going to be due on let me make sure, shoot. Sprint is due on the 18th, okay? So, and that Sprint bill is $165, what we budgeted for, so that's cool. Next up, we have Xfinity. Y'all know how I feel about Xfinity, but Xfinity gives me my internet, and they also give me my streaming service for local channels. Now, you guys know I have Sling TV, and I use that for the majority of everything, but Xfinity they have a streaming service along with the internet that they offer for free. So technically, I guess I kind of am getting a deal, but whatever. I hate it here. All right, so Xfinity is due on 1/28, and we budgeted this bill for $90, but I actually saw my bill the other day and it's $110. Y'all know I'm gonna be calling, but it's $110, so whew, I'm gonna leave that one there because y'all know it stressed my soul out. All right, then we have Netflix. Okay, and our Netflix bill is due on wait a minute, did I put, see, this is 127. But look, today, y'all, I got my whiteout ready to go. That's another thing you probably want to have, is some whiteout. Because you may make a mistake if you're writing with pen, so always have you some whiteout ready to go. Okay, and then my Netflix bill is due on 1/28, and that is a total of $17, and that's cool. So the next thing that we have down here, I have my son. He goes to aftercare, so I do need to make sure I put aftercare on here. Now, his dad is responsible for paying it, but what I like to do is make sure, because his paychecks fall at different times than mine do, right? So because of that, I may have to pay it and then he pays me back. Different things happen. So those are things that you want to keep track of within your paycheck to paycheck budget. It may not be something you have to worry about on your monthly because you're gonna get it back, quote unquote, but y'all know me, I play it safe than sorry, so you know, you could add that over here as well. But for your stuff over here for your paycheck, it probably would be a good idea to list it. So I'm gonna put aftercare here, and it would come out to be $100. So it's $50 per week, so it'll come out to be $100. So we're gonna budget $100 here, and we know we're good there, just in case we need to have that money available for us. Okay, all right, and then we have our cash envelopes and our sinking funds. Okay, did I write this big last time? Jeez Louise, Bobby Cats. I think I tried to, let me see. Okay, I think I tried that. Yeah, I didn't try to fit that in there. All right, so for our cash envelopes, we're doing $390, and for our sinking funds, we're doing $80. Now, I know a lot of people come and they look at my budget and they're like, where are your groceries? Where are your household items? Where are blah, blah, blah? They're all inside of my cash envelopes, and I'll have a video with that coming up so you can see how I break that down, and we will actually walk through that together as well. So for the cash envelopes, that's where I put the items that maybe I struggled with overspending, those categories and things like that. So my personal care, groceries, household items, eating out, and entertainment. Those are my cash envelopes that I keep on me, and I put $390, and those are all separated into different categories, so it's not just like one envelope with $390 in it. They're separated. And then we have our sinking funds, and these are for things that happen or are going to happen, and I just want to put a little bit aside as I go. So I have conferences coming up, I may have an event coming up, traveling, things like that. I want to go ahead and put some money aside side. And so I broke that down to be $80, which will be what I need to get me through. Okay, so that is where we are. Now, if you have any other bills that may be coming up that may be irregular, maybe you had a doctor's visit or something like that coming up where you will have to pay some money, you want to put that down. If you're traveling, you want to put down any sort of expenses that may be related to your traveling that may not necessarily have been in your monthly budget. A lot of things happen from the time you make a monthly budget to the time you start budgeting your paycheck. So that's when you just want to start including all of those things down here, and you can just write them in however you want to. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. Let's just start. Let's just add it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it. Okay. Can't take it when you die. I love that song. If you guys don't know that. Okay, anyway. All right, so we're going to do 500 plus 150 plus, oh wait, you know what? Let's go back. Let's start over because we know what our actual is. Because we know what our actual is, I'm gonna go ahead and add in that actual over here because I think that's gonna help me anyway. So 500 plus 172. Oh, and if I didn't say about the car note, this is a little bit higher than my actual car note because I pay over so that I can have that money go towards my principal balance. And you guys can talk to your lender about that and talk to someone who's knowledgeable. If you have a bank, trust somebody at your bank, talk to them about how you need to go about applying that. Okay, so 172 plus 110 plus 165 plus 90 plus, oh, we said 110, so we need to add $20 more to that. Okay, and then 17 plus 100 plus 390 plus 80. All right, so that puts us at 1644 is what our total expenses are for the month as of right now. There may be some things that we haven't paid yet and that type of thing happens, but you want to put that down there. And then another thing I've just been doing here recently, when I'm doing my budget, I'll come back and I'll put whatever the actual is on that side, so I give myself some room there. All right, and our remaining funds, so we go minus 2063. We're gonna have $419 left over. Now this is towards the end of the month, so when I get to this point, I do go ahead, once I pay all of my bills and all of that stuff, when I get to the $419 that should be left in my account, I move it over into my savings, and then I take that money at the end of the month. I make sure that I don't have anything else coming over, okay, because y'all know things happen, people happen, life happens, and then I only move it into my savings because I don't want to be in a position where I've paid all my bills and an emergency may happen and I need that money to do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like a bill may come up, not necessarily emergency, because your emergency fund should be taking care of that, but in case something happens, okay, I'm a life person, I'm a Murphy's Law person, I'm just a believer person, okay, and I know that you have to be prepared. Be prepared. I love Scar. Okay, anyways, so you have to be ready for those things that may be coming. So before you go ahead and then pay all your money out to these people and then you ain't got no extra money left, you like you paid on a debt, because this money would go towards a debt. So I do that at the end of the month. So when I do that, I come back, I see how much I have left over, and then I'll put that towards whatever debt I am going to be paying for that month. Now anything extra that I have going on, I would mark it down here. Like for instance, I'm actually an ambassador, I guess you could say, for Notique. So I'm actually going to be getting a little coin from Notique. So I'm going to write that down because I have some affiliate pay coming in. And these are those extra streams of income that I am all about. And I'm so excited because she reached out to me and she was like, I just want to thank you so much for all that you are doing for me and all the stuff. How can Notique sow a seed into what you have going on. I was like, girl, I love your products. Like, I'm good. She was like, no, I want to sow a seed. And so she has committed to sowing a seed into my life for the next 12 months. So I am so excited. Thank you, Notique. It means so much when brands believe in you just as much as you believe in them. So that's where some of that income is going to come from. So I don't know how much it's going to be, but we know we have that coming in. And then also the Cube money that I have as well. Those are affiliate ones that I have coming in. And they just believed in what I'm doing and how I am able to produce the content for them and things like that. And it helps a whole lot, y'all. Like, I don't think y'all understand. So the other thing is, a note that I want to make is that we need to look into deferment now, because now school has started. Deferment, really? Okay, look into deferment for student loan. And that's just a note for myself. That way we make sure. There's some ones I do want to keep paying. I don't want to not pay. I just don't want to be penalized while I'm in school. So yeah, I'm gonna figure all of that stuff out this month and see how we're doing. All right, so we have $419 left over at the end of the month. Whatever you have left over, again, I highly suggest that you manage that, put it over somewhere where you can access it, but not necessarily have like a grasp at it, where it will take you some effort to get to. So you can move that over either after you've paid all your bills, because even though these say they're due on this date, you can always go ahead and pay them ahead of time, or as soon as you get paid, pay all your bills. Don't just wait. Like, that was a thing I used to do all the time, and I'd be robbing Peter to pay Paul, because I would see too much money in my account and I would go spend, and then it get down to pay the bill. I'm like, where am I gonna get this bill money from? Ma'am, you already spent the bill money, okay? All of this is just to help you be accountable and to see where your money is going. And that's what I love so much about this. It just makes my heart so happy to be able to look at this and see all the things that I have going on, what's going to be coming through, what's not, things like that. So again, you can make note of whichever items are going to be directly is it direct deposit? No, the automatic payments. Automatic payments, I do like to highlight those and mark those so that I am aware, okay? Because we like a little awareness. So my car note is one of those ones. And then Navient is, no, did I do Sprint? No. Netflix is another one. Okay. Yep. And the rest of these I have to go in and pay myself, because Navient, did they start me back over? Yeah, they didn't do that one yet, so I don't have that one on there yet. And I didn't do it because I knew I was going back into school. I was like, what in the world? And then Sprint, I don't trust them. I don't trust people, so people I don't trust, I don't let them take money out of my account, okay? So that's why you see MLGW and Sprint right there, and Xfinity, because I don't trust them. Y'all see, I budgeted $90 because it's been $90, and now it's $110. Why, Sway? So this is a good way to just keep track and seeing how your bills may be increasing or decreasing, things like that. So this is just an accountability measure for your bills, okay? Hold them people accountable for your money. That's all I'm saying. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I hope you were able to get your paycheck to paycheck budget complete. Use this as a tool to help you with managing your money, and understand that if you do run into the problem where you don't have enough, look at the categories that you can adjust, whether that be the amount in your cash envelopes, the amount you're saving for sinking funds. But do not, and I repeat, do not take away from your four walls to secure things for other things. So your variable expenses, those things that you don't actually need but you have going on, do not ever take away from your four walls to secure your extras, okay? That's all I'm gonna say as your friend, okay? Because we besties, and I feel like we at that level, I can say that. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed the paycheck to paycheck budget. I hope you found this kind of helpful to walk you through it this way. Let me know if it was helpful down below in the comment section, and let me know as well, like, how is the paycheck to paycheck budget helping you? How has it helped you? I want to know all of the details, okay? Because we are here. If you think that you need extra help, don't be afraid to go to www.elainemichelle.com/coaching sessions to book a 1-hour session with me to be able to help you walk through your budget individually. Now, there are time slots available on there, so I'm just saying, grab you one and make sure you know, you get you one together, because I'm not gonna have that open for a long time, but I do want to help you guys at the beginning of the year, and then we can work out a program if you need monthly help, things like that. We'll get into all of that stuff later on, but I am doing budget coaching just to help you manage your money. I want to help you be able to focus on managing the money that you have. I want you to be able to see it differently in 2020, and that includes your money. And that was not a shameless plug for Planning a Better Me retreat, which is going to be held July the 23rd to the 26th in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, at the Virginia Crossings. Make sure you guys go grab your tickets at planningabettermeretreat.com. We got a lot of people coming, and you don't want to miss it, especially because Organize Elena, or Organize the Organized Money now, she is going to be there teaching you guys some skills and things like that that you can grab hold to at the retreat for your money. So if you have been looking to get into something and you want to go to something that's going to be beneficial to you, this retreat is going to be for you. So go to planningabettermeretreat.com and sign up. All right, so with that, I think that is everything. I love you guys in real life. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to dash lane, okay, because I want y'all to stay protected out here, be secure, have your information secure, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Mwah. KK, bye. Okay, seriously, I be telling y'all for real. Y'all know I be on the go. I be on the move. I got to go. I gotta go. Bubby, we gotta go? We gotta go.